Hey, Mike, how you doing today?
Hey Albert, how's it going, man? Great to see
I'm
you.
doing great. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Hey, listen, thanks for joining my little segment here. It's all about the agents. I really appreciate you taking the time to chat. And today we're gonna jump in a topic that I think a lot of agents are facing right now. And we've talked a little bit about it in the past. But what do you think about some of the agencies and agents that are out there? What should they be concerned about, and how they should be adapting to this new norm.
I think, you kind of got to shift gears a little bit right now.
Hmm.
As an independent agent for your client, look at yourself as more as a trusted advisor, not just regarding insurance, but maybe other things that you can help them with to get through this tough time. So, whether it's providing information from the SBA, the EDD, the new PPP program that's becoming available, ways that you can help them transition to working remote, working virtual, keeping their data protected, work at home policies, things of that nature, a little bit outside the box, not normal to your day-to-day insurance type advising, I think could be really helpful.
Well, and one of the things too, we talked to, we've always talked about technology. You're a big proponent of insurtech and where the industry is going. But what are some of the technology platforms that you think agents can take advantage of and use throughout these times?
There's several. Zywave has been very helpful for us right now. They always come out with some great content that we can push out to our clients. I think using your CRM to its full capability, being able to be as productive as possible, texting, two-way texting for independent agencies, that's been a huge help for. I have to say, we like to speak on the phone and through email, but
Yeah.
text messaging is probably 70% of our communication with our clients as it stands today. So I
But
think,
just pushing information through text, just engagement through with the clients.
yeah, so we use it for follow-up. We use it to keep our clients informed on where they're at in the cycle of their insurance policy.
Okay.
But we've kind of changed it up a little where you can create groups within certain text messaging platforms where you can shoot out text messages to 50 people at a time, for example, and just say, hey, Jim, thinking about you. I want to let you know I sent an email about the new SBA loan program. Take a look. Let me know if you have any questions or if I can direct you to a different facility to help.
Right.
But text messaging is huge. People respond to text better than any other form of communication, bar down, no
Well, I
doubt.
think it's just the way that we're accustomed to communicating, right? Kind of that quick response, a couple lines here and there, and you just kind of move on through the day. So I think that's an excellent way to engage. And some of the ways that I've noticed, for your agency, Fusco Orsini, in terms of engagement, you guys have done a lot about supporting small businesses. What would you say in terms of how agents should be engaging, whether it's with their clients or businesses throughout their community, and how they can support them?
So important right now, man. Support, be a voice for your client. If you have clients that are in the restaurant industry, you have clients that are in retail, you have clients that are in event promotion, healthcare, whatever it may be, promote them to your audience. Let your audience know what they're offering, how you can support their business, whether it's a restaurant offering takeout orders, whether it's a contractor doing special services in the outside of the home, whether it's a retail shop, that maybe their store's closed down, but they're offering online discounts to purchase their products, whatever it may be. Right now is a really important time to support your small business community, whether you're a client or not. Something we did that could really be helpful, if you have an agency page, if you have
Right.
if you have a Facebook
Like
page,
a Facebook page.
create subgroups within the page to support other types of industries. We found some great feedback from doing that.
Well, and I think also, one of the things that I follow your page, and you've been really, just engaging with a lot of the small local businesses and support. And I really appreciate that because it keeps me informed. I've already tried a couple of those restaurants too. But one of the things too is, you're very active on LinkedIn as well. And what type of content do you see agents sharing, and what's valuable on LinkedIn?
And I think with LinkedIn, it has to be more resourceful, more directed towards running a business or managing a business.
Hmm.
Whereas on Facebook, it could be more of that kind of, personal type of engagement. Same with Instagram. But I
Right.
think with LinkedIn, it's really just giving people as many resources as they can get
Okay.
to, for whether it's compliance, with sick leave laws right now, uh,
Right.
making sure they're managing their staff properly from work at home situations, if they need to take time off to be with a sick family member, keeping people healthy, keeping people safe, things of that nature. I think is important to push through LinkedIn, and just supplying as much information from a business perspective as you can.
Perfect. And then, we talked about, insurance carriers and agencies being an essential business right now. And I think, we talked about it, the Department of Insurance, and Ricardo Lara, the commissioner, talked about, how important insurance is at this time. But talk a little bit about some of the carrier support and what you're seeing from an agency standpoint in terms of what they're doing for you.
I mean, the carriers have been awesome. CNA, really, really great. If your client's having a hard time making their payment because revenues are down and business is struggling, a lot of the insurance companies have been very helpful in delaying those payment terms, resetting payment terms, making sure they're freezing the payments for a certain amount of time until people can get back up and going. Downward endorsements, something that every insurance
Oh, wow.
agency should be looking at for their clients,
Right.
right? I
Right.
mean, if their projected revenues, if their sales, if their payrolls, if their coverage needs are lower today than they were last month, why not endorse the policy downward to save them some money, right? So just things
Try to
like
find ways. Yeah.
try to find ways to bridge that gap between today and what's coming. When we can get back going full business in
Right.
May or June, because I think as we know now, April is not going to happen. But May
Yeah.
or June, and just really get people to the other side so that they're more comfortable during
Yeah.
these downtimes.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times, as I've seen too, agencies are engaging with their clients, seeing where they're at, potentially, looking for markets, and in terms of, how they can support them. So I think, you're being proactive, and I think that's the most important thing, that we need to make sure that the agents are being proactive with their clients, right? Especially when they need them the most. Well, Mike, I wanted to really just thank you for taking the time. Fusco and Orsini, you guys are a great agency locally here in San Diego. You've been a huge supporter of It's All About the Agents, producer and editor of the segment. So I really appreciate you taking the time. And I look forward to having a couple more of these interviews throughout the next couple months. I think we can share some valuable information out there. And as we go along, seeing what the changes are and sharing those with agencies and some of the carrier partners that are out there as well.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you for your
Albert.
time.
I appreciate you including me, man. It's an awesome
Yeah,
segment, and you know, you're a great supporter of the independent channel. And I think now more than ever, as a channel, we need to stick together. We need to be better and stronger for our clients, and
sure.
be the distribution method for all insurance is in the
Absolutely.
independent agency channel.
That is definitely our goal. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mike.
Take care, Albert.
All right, take care.